All right, welcome everyone. I think we are live and good to go. At least that's what YouTube tells me. I hope everyone had a great weekend and whatnot. It was a pretty nice one, quite relaxing. I was just working the whole time, but today's going to be a little bit different, honestly. Obviously, Martin Luther King Day. So, what are we going to do today? Obviously, the markets are closed, no trading. I do have SNCA on the chart right now, so maybe we could talk about this one a little bit. Usually on these live streams, if you guys are totally new here, we review the watch list for 15 minutes because we start at 9:15, then the market opens at 9:30, and then we trade for another 30 minutes live. So about 45 minutes is how long the typical live stream lasts. And then we wrap it up around there. If you guys have any questions or if you want to learn more about the live streams, how I trade, what I trade, and all that fun stuff, check out the video description below. I got some FAQs down there. And usually right now I would say let's get into the watch list, but we don't really have that. So I think today, and usually I don't stream when there's a holiday. I take my time off as well. But right now I'm in Germany, and there's no holiday today. So I figured, yeah, why not stream a little bit? We could do some FAQs. I know there's a few FAQs that I got from comments I'm going to go over. I already got a few listed. If you guys have any questions for me live, that'd be kind of fun too. Otherwise, I mean, there's a few things I want to talk about. So I'm just going to kind of slate through them as we go. And then I don't know how long it's going to go. Maybe about, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. I'm definitely not going to go over 45 minutes, but we'll see what's up. What's up, Kenda? Good morning. So, first things first, let's talk about this holiday. So, what's going on here? What are these holidays anyway? And here you can see the list of stock holidays when the market is closed. I think there's also half days listed. I would have to check that out, but there's a few days that are only half days. Here we go. Closes early. So if there's a star next to it, it closes early. So it looks like Thanksgiving Day. That's a classic example. We'll close early. What does 2 stars mean? Each market will close early at 1 p.m. It almost looks like the same thing. Anyway, today is the 20th of January 2020, so we are Martin Luther King Day. The next holiday, this is kind of funny, Washington's birthday. To be honest, I forgot that the markets are closed for Washington's birthday. I don't know what I was doing last year, but I was looking at that today and I was like, what? Did I totally forget about that? Good Friday, of course, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's not too many, I would say. So it's always kind of fun when the markets are closed. It's like, oh, okay, we have a little day off. It's really, really weird. I know, having your own company and whatnot, it's rare that there's ever such thing as an off day. And I guess even today, I'm working, and then I was working on Trade Journal all morning for about 2-3 hours. And then, Vice offers and just, all these different projects. So it's almost weird when there's a holiday. And when I was trading stocks for quite some time, there is no such thing as a holiday. That's a 24/7 market. I'm still trading crypto, but I'm way more hands off. We just had a phenomenal trade actually this weekend. It was a Neo support line bounce. But it's just, if you're trading stocks, I feel like I have so much time to do everything. Like I got weekends again. I got, the market closes at 4. I got a whole afternoon. It's like, it's pretty amazing. Honestly, trading stocks is like a blessing, and it's a beautiful thing. I could almost cry. Yeah. If you guys are doing anything special today, let me know in the chat room, see what you guys are up to. What do you typically do for Martin Luther King Day? What did I used to do for Martin Luther King Day? I honestly don't remember. I think it was a day of speeches in the news and just generally time off. So I couldn't even really say. I think most holidays in the States, I think the majority of people they're just happy it's a holiday, and I think that's generally the consensus. There's one more thing, or there's something else I want to talk about, and this came in as a comment from Invest in Ecom, and he said that I should start trading futures after I use all of my day trades for the day. we have a cash account, so we max out how many are basically our account value each and every day. We do 3 trades one day, and then the next day we do 3 trades, and we always alternate that. You guys already know, I talk about it all the time. And that's really interesting. I didn't know you could do futures trading and it is not affected by the pattern day trader rule. To be honest, I probably 99.9% chance that I will not touch futures for this $25,000 challenge. Now, that is really, really interesting, and it is totally worth to consider. But to me, starting, trading futures, I don't trade futures. To me, I think it could be super profitable. It's just, it's diving into a whole different world, and I just don't really know if I really want to be doing that for the challenge. I really want to be focused on one thing. Even focusing on this gap and go strategy, and then thinking, pullbacks and support line bounces versus breakouts. That's already 2 things I'm thinking about. And it's nice because I basically forced the whole support line stuff to the second half of the trading day. So like from 10:30 till 12, and I'm only talking about the morning because we only trade the morning, and then I do the gap and go momentum strategy from 9:30 to 10. So to me, that's already enough. If I threw in shorting and if I threw in a few other things, then I'm thinking, okay, do I want to short this? Do I want to go long, right? I just want to think about one thing for now until the challenge is done, until I've really mastered the gap and go strategy. And then we could maybe start looking into a few other things. But, I really like the comment, and I was reading up on it, and it's definitely possible. But I would like to do it myself before I give any feedback on it, because when you do it yourself, then you realize, oh, okay, so this is possible, this isn't possible. I just ran into this error. So it's when everything starts clicking. But really cool. I totally did not know about the features thing. What's up, Sebastian? Good to see you. Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting right now? Yeah, so that was a really cool comment. I always learn a lot from you guys. Also, I want to share this. So you guys probably noticed there's a link under my video, and it's tradejournal.co connect. And if you click on that, there's another link. I'm like, go to this link and you'll see this link. And that link, I always advertise 2 free stocks, and I use them myself, or I signed up to this platform, Webull, myself. And I've been, I got my 2 free stocks, and I traded there for a little bit. The only reason I slowed down trading there is because I like TD Ameritrade and it's free. So why use all these different brokerage accounts? Now I got this new offer from Webull, and I gotta say, it's not that bad. So I'm gonna be using it again just because of this offer. So Webull, get more free stocks. So these guys are just stock hungry. And so add more stocks to your portfolio. Check out our January deposit bonus promotion. And you guys will see this in your Webull accounts as well. And I just wanted to shed some light on it because I think this is pretty cool. So if you deposit $1,000 or more, you can, regardless of any sort of promotion that you've already took advantage on, you can earn 4 additional free stocks valued between $9 and $1,000. Now that's pretty cool. I just got 2 more free stocks because I referred one of my friends, and both of those were like $11 stocks. So that was like a $22 referral. Pretty cool. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I got my 2 free stocks. And so yeah, so if you deposit $1,000, you're basically gonna make probably at least at minimum, I guess $40, or 36 if you want to be super correct. But there's a good chance that you might get a bigger stock. Now there are some I guess terms and conditions. The most important one is you got to do this as soon as possible. So duration January 15th to January 31st. So that kind of goes by pretty quickly. So I've already sent my $1,000 to the platform. Also, sharing this promotion obviously isn't guaranteed, but if you guys don't see this promotion in your Webull backend, just write support and they'll probably give it to you. I've done that before, and it's kind of nice how responsive their support is. Although I must say TD Ameritrade support takes the crown every time. There is one more thing I think I wanted to share about this thing. Oh yeah, this thing. So there's a 30-day settling period of the initial deposit. So you got to have, I think, the $1,000 in the account for over 30 days, or at least 30 days. And then there's another 7 days for those free stocks before they become accredited to your account, which is fine. I mean, just, don't do it if you need that money right away. But if you guys have $1,000 laying around, definitely something to consider. I think Webull is only for US clients, but again, I'm not totally sure about that. It's a US based firm. Here's something interesting. The odds of a specific stock allocation is implied as follows: stock in the $9 share to $15 share range, approximately 1 to 1.02. Okay. So $16 to $50. Now here's a nice little range. So basically 1 to 52. So that's like every 53 chances. Every time you do it, you might get a stock between $16 and $50. Now this is not so cool. I went to 1,111 to 80 to $200 a share. This one's gonna be crazy though. What is this? 10,000. So every 10,000 stocks you open up, you'll most likely get a stock between $1,000 and $1,400. That would be huge. So I don't know. It's just good fun to open these things, in my honest opinion. I know. I mean, you're not gonna get rich or anything off of that, but kind of fun to open stocks. What was my last stock I opened? Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about the stocks I opened, and I have this really weird feeling that some of the stocks are being purely promoted, as in like it might be just a potential pump and dump. I wonder what kind of deals they have with Webull. Now the only two stocks I've gotten so far was GE and BIOS. Obviously, you guys know GE, but BIOS is a biotech company. And to me personally, I just wonder how many people's radars would this company BIOS be on if it wasn't for maybe a Webull promotion, right? And here you can see, I don't know when they started promoting Webull, or when Webull started promoting BIOS, but I got it in sometime in, I think, November or December. And then ever since then, it started really rallying up from like $3 to $4.20. I don't know, coincidence? I don't know. It's something interesting. What I want to do, and I'm going to talk about a little bit in today's recap video, I just want to make a list of these stocks. I'm going to look into them a little bit and then just, see what we can figure out. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little fun project. I could look at charts all day. So for me, it's just like, when I'm bored, I just look at charts, and I think this is a little interesting thing. What would be also really interesting is to compare this to Robinhood, because Robinhood did a similar promotion, but I just feel like Webull has been really hitting it harder, and I wonder if they're taking some shortcuts. Then again, I don't know. I don't have any concrete facts about this one. It's just kind of speculation, and this is what happens when the stock market's closed. I just think about these kind of weird things. But I really, it really came on my radar when I got that email from Webull about 4 more free stocks. Like, are these companies going to Webull and just being like, here's free stocks because we want our stock price? They're like, we just want to get on the radar? Maybe, I don't know. What's up, Valentine? Good to see you. Do you have any plans today for Martin Luther King Day? I was like, wait, what is today? Monday? So yeah, I'm going to be looking into that a little bit. But guys, definitely take advantage of that 4 free stock offer. So that basically means if you sign up to Webull, you get 2 free stocks. And then if you deposit up to $1,000, you get another 4 free stocks. That's 6 free stocks. I mean, you're making basically $60 just for opening an account, which is pretty cool. I mean, you could use it for a little bit. I used it for a little bit. I probably will use it again for now, another, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months. And then, I don't know, we'll see if I continue using it. But, why not? $60 doesn't hurt. There's another thing I do want to talk about, and that's the Discord chat room. So you guys might know that I already have a Discord chat room, and it's for all of the students in my crypto trading course, and which you guys can get access to for free, by the way. All you have to do, if you want access to it, is just go to profitablecryptotrader.com, Profitable. Let me see if I know how to spell. And then you can get access to the Discord chat. Here's basically. And honestly, this is a slam a good deal. I don't know if I'm going to make the Discord chat subscription based at one point or whatnot. If it gets a little too cluttered and we have maybe, you know, it starts getting some spam in it and whatnot, I don't know. I probably will. But for now, it's totally free. I'm not trying to really do anything fancy with it. But what I have noticed is once the live streams ends, it would be super fun to continue talking about upcoming trade positions. And I know exactly like around 11 o'clock, I'm always like, I wish there was a way I could talk to the people in the chat room today, but you know, there's not because we don't have anything set up. So guys, if you just enter your name and email here and you'll get redirected to Skillshare where I have my course and you can get access, you can get the Discord link from Skillshare and then you can access the Discord chat room and it's all free. And if you don't want to sign up to Skillshare or anything, you just cancel afterwards. But you get full access for 2 months. So again, that's you can see the URL right here, profitablecryptotrader.com. So that's a little recap of that because I've been having some questions about that as well. And I have not added it to the Discord, the FAQ section below. That's really, really nice. I don't have any plans either yet. Is the market going to be open today? No, we did talk about it a little bit in the beginning of the live stream where I just showed a little bit about, the holidays. Let me just pull them up again. Yeah, so the market is totally closed today. It's not a half day. By the way, if there's ever a half day, it's always in the morning. So it'll be like 9:30 to 12, I believe it is. I think it usually does close at 12. Or is it 1:15? It could be 1:15. Beginning at 1 p.m. Yeah, because it's funny that I actually don't know that because I typically stop trading before 12. So for me, when there's a half day, it is totally irrelevant. I'm already done by trading. I'm already done with my trading anyway. So it's kind of a funny little thought. It's just a holiday. Guys, I can't believe that we got off out of SNCA so early. Check out, so we missed both of these big rallies. Well, actually, this one was pretty nice. But again, we closed this position really, really quickly. So we had almost a perfect bottom trade with this one. And then I got out for like, I don't know, what was it, 3% or something like that. This thing ran up 80%, but also crashed. Like, this was the most vicious crash I've seen in a really long time. 65%. That is really, really no joke. And this crash happened so fast, it got halted. So most likely there would have been no way for you to get out. I saw this dip happen. I saw a recording of it. I didn't see it live. And it was so savage, guys. It was just like one big whack down, halted basically instantly, unhalted, and it just was in free fall. There was some major support, I think, here at two something for a little bit, but it was a dead cat bounce if I've ever seen one. Hold on, let me just go to the 1 minute candle. This was just so brutal. Yeah, you can even see here we had a little bit of a bounce up, so it was just a dead flat bottom right here. And then there was a tiny little bounce back up. I think it was like under 2%. This thing just no mercy, and then just continued selling off. But I gotta say, that first major bounce, really nice. I think it was like 30% or something near the top. Oh, okay, 24%. But just pretty savage. You really got to watch out with these small caps. And again, it was because there's shares. Here, let me just show you guys. So you guys probably already know about dilution and whatnot, but basically these companies, oftentimes they make deals with, I guess, I almost want to say shady finance companies, but basically there's nothing really super shady about it because it's all legal. It's just kind of surprising that it's legal. And basically they will sell new shares to these investment banks, and those investment banks are allowed to dump these new shares onto the market at a certain price, an exercise price, and this whole thing is called warrants. And so if you ever see warrants on a company, you want to be really, really careful, because once that company pumps all the way, and usually it's these investment banks that are pumping up to, let's say, I don't know, the stock's here and their warrant price is at $4. And once that, gets executed, or, they're allowed to execute their shares into the market, they will just dump onto retail. It's pretty savage. So how I look at this is markets. I go to otcmarkets.com. For some reason, when I'm live streaming, my brain stops working. It's not healthy. I'm practicing right now for when the market's open. But then the crash came and left my overall limit with 3.5. Yeah, that's really savage, Isaac. I'm happy though that $100 loss is like, that's like $100 lesson, I would say. And that's pretty nice. That you lived through an event like that. Hopefully, I don't know how early it is in your trading career, but you survived it and you are just moving on and dominating in the future. I mean, I think it's almost like a blessing in disguise, because in the future you might be more aware of these things and be ready to just trade a little bit more cautiously. And trust me, this can happen to anyone. I mean, this happened to a lot of people, but I've been caught in these in the past as well. I've also held a bag before. I mean, I've done it all. I've made every mistake probably in the book. It's the only way to get better. But I'm sorry that happened. It's tough. It's really, really tough. That's another reason why sometimes I'll be in a trade and then I just get out so quickly. I don't, market exposure is a real thing, especially with these small caps. So sometimes, if the stock's not breaking out quick enough, just like here, I got out way too quickly. But I just don't want to sit around in these stocks. But that's just how it is. So let me just go over right here. I hope we're having good internet connection. I sometimes see this, there's buffering going on. So I go to otcmarkets.com, then I type in the quote SNCA, and then I just go to disclosures. And typically you want to be looking for 10Ks or 8Ks. 10Ks are usually better because it's quarterly. Let's go to the 10K basically just has all the information, while 8Ks are just, a little bit snippets of kind of new stuff. And what I do is I just Google for warrants, or search for warrants. And then, oh God. So if 69 matches come up already, that's usually not a good sign. So here you can see some warrants were dated on the 8K that recently came out. So this is the 10K, and it kind of covers a lot of stuff. You kind of just see it all here. So during February 2019, as partial compensation for consulting services, we issued to one of our consultants stock purchase warrants to purchase 25,000 shares of common stock at an exercise price of $6 per share. Okay, so never reached $6. Let's just keep looking around here. Oh, I just went the wrong way. Let me just keep on going. What I usually do is just look for an exercise price. And once I find that, should probably have done this before the live stream just to make it a little quicker, but hey, you guys can see, I think sometimes there's a lot of value in seeing kind of things as they play out. That's why I live stream all my trading. Where's the exercise price? Come on. Stock purchase warrants. Okay. I think we're getting to the juicy stuff. Here we go. Again, $6, 2.7 a share, 100 warrants. I think this was it right here. So they had an exercise price of 2.7. Let me just really quickly go back to the charts. So initially, right here, we hit 2.7 and we had a lot of selling pressure in this area. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was maybe some exercising going on in this area as well. Although there's not a lot of selling volume, so who knows? But maybe whoever wanted to dump the shares into the market, didn't want to scare everybody right away, so they, only sold lightly, and maybe then they pump really, really hard in this area. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they had newsletters or they were sending out a bunch of shady stuff, telling people to call. And then boom, this came out. And this was, what time was this? Does it not say? So yeah, here you go. I mean, here you can see exactly what we just saw in the 10K or the 10Q. Seneca Biopharma, blah, blah, blah. Let me make this big screen. Developing novel treatments for various diseases of high unmet medical need today announced the agreement of several accredited investors to exercise certain warrants to purchase up to an aggregated of 5.5 million shares of common stock. So an exercise price of 2.7 issued by the company. So that's exactly what we read before. So the warrants had an expected value of 7.55 million. So now 7.5 million shares are most likely going to be dumped on the market any moment. And everyone knew that right around, well, I guess you would know that all the time if you just checked the 10Q. And that 10Q came out November 14th. And so in these areas, you knew that there was most likely total warrants being exercised here. But the fact that it never really sold off here, I don't know, was a pretty interesting sign. I mean, we didn't have a big crash like that, even though this is when the warrants were really, able to be exercised. So, the fact that we just constantly crawled up here is you don't see that all the time. I mean, warrants get executed daily. But a crash like this doesn't happen all the time. So yeah, just really interesting to see it live. And again, it's really, really unfortunate that it happened to anybody to get just dumped on like that. But I don't know. Sometimes you have to live through things like that to get better. So yeah, you've been trading for about a month now. I mean, that's totally fine. I mean, losses are part of the game, and just I don't know what to say. That's a tough one though. That's like, it's like one of those experiences where you're just like, what just happened? Like, it's the market against me. I totally know the feeling. It's not fun. Check out the volume too. The amount of selling volume that happened here is just unprecedented. Just whack. This is pretty much all we traded. I don't know. We traded, was it IMBI or did we trade the other one? Yeah, we did trade IMBI. This was a nice little support line bounce. Really found some big support in this $4 area. These hold numbers, guys, I'm telling you, they're just ridiculously good. Ran up about, all the way at the top, about 16%. I think taking about a 10% profit on this one could have been pretty predictable. We were out of trades though, and this is about 1 o'clock. I'm not going to be trading at 1 o'clock, but great rally here. Super nice. 4 holds multiple times. We have one last pullback to this 4.04 if you missed the entry, and then just rallies back to this big resistance zone. Pretty nice. AEMD is definitely going to be something to consider watching for Tuesday. We'll see how this support line holds. The one thing I didn't like about this, how aggressively it sold off pre-market. You really want to watch out for that. I mean, that like when news doesn't hold, it's not fun. Hey Shane, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, usually I don't stream on holidays, but I figured, I had some time today. So why not? Why not just stream a little bit? Right now, we would be 14 minutes into the market open, and I would probably be flipping out right now. Who knows? Probably some of you guys would already be in a trade. Andrew's not in the chat today, but he probably would be killing it. We need about $400 more in profit, and then I'll be trading around $1,000 per position size. I cannot wait. It's been such a long journey. It wasn't that long, but it was a lot of readjustments to get to the point where I was like, okay, I feel comfortable with my account and how it's allocated. But now it's allocated to the point where I'm trading with like $800 per position size. So I need to get back to $1,000 per position size. But honestly, to me, I value the ability to trade more so much. It's really game changing. Let me see if I can find this video. Oh, such a good talk. I'm in Afghanistan. No such thing as holidays here. That's not true. You guys have tons of holidays. At least, okay, I don't know much about Afghanistan, to be honest with you, but I have several Muslim friends, and I feel like they do have some serious holidays, but I just don't know how it correlates with work in the markets at all. What's that, Shamir? That's a tough one. With crypto trading, yes, I do several swing trades. With the small count challenge, no, I don't do any swing trades. So with our small count stock market challenge, we're only trading the market open till about 12 o'clock, really the latest. I'm not holding overnight or anything like that. I just want to focus on that one strategy. But with stocks, with crypto, yes. With my long-term stocks, dividend portfolios and all that's a whole different story. But with just this channel and what I'm streaming, no swing trades. I'm sorry to hear that. SNCA, it was a tough one. I think a lot of people. Okay. Contractor. Fair enough. Very, very cool. Okay. I feel you. Totally makes sense. It's cool that you have time for trading. That's what I like about trading so much. I feel like there's not a lot of professions where you can really, really climb the ladder quickly in. And I don't know. I love trading so much, and you could do it on part-time. So right now, 48 minutes. It's 9:48. 18 minutes since the market should be open. Whoa! I'm getting myself pumped for tomorrow. I'm like, whoa! What's moving? I'm already ready to trade. Gotta wait a whole nother day till we do some trades. Yeah, so for the recap video today, I'm really just going to talk about a little bit about this 4-day promotion that Webull's offering, and check out some of the stocks. I find it quite interesting, these stocks that are just kind of being handed out for free, and then you check out their stock price, and like one of the ones I got for free, this BIOS is just up like 20%. So it's like, wait, hold on, that's a big move for some of these kind of small cap, or actually these like large caps. But then again, the whole market in general has just been flying lately. Where's this? Okay, I can't find the video right now, but if I find it, or when I find it, I'll just throw it on my recap video that I'll do later today. The market opens when you get off work. Okay, that's perfect timing, huh? I kind of feel the same way. So like I work in the morning. Right now I'm doing a lot of developing work for Trade Journal because our head developer just went totally MIA. So I kind of took over that. I do that for like 2 hours in the morning, and then I'm basically the CPA for my marketing and software company that I run with my brother. And so that takes me like another, I don't know, an hour, sometimes 2 hours. It's about to be tax season, so it's going to take a little bit more. So that, like, my whole morning is like all my other business, and then my afternoon is trading, and then doing the video, the recap video. So it's cool that you can, get off of work and then just slay some trading. It's really good fun. Although I must say, I think living like in California or, the West Coast would be cool as well. You like wake up really early, you trade, and then you could be done before work. I think that's also kind of compelling. But, waking up early it's actually not that hard. Like today I woke up at 6 o'clock, and I usually wake up at, like 7. And the only trick to waking up early is just going to bed early. Like if you just go to bed early, I mean, there's no problem waking up early. You pretty much just wake up naturally. You're just like, woo, I'm ready to go. Yeah, so there's really no point talking about the watch list or anything like that. Yeah. Let me see here if I had any other bulletin points I want to talk about. So we talked about, let's see, the futures to day trade after you hit all your pattern day traders, pattern day trading, day trades available. You can trade futures to get around the pattern day trader rule. I really have no experience with that. Again, like to say, I mean, it's definitely something to look into. I find it quite interesting. Do you guys trade futures? I don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I think can be super profitable. I just, it's one more thing that, the grass is always greener on the other side, and I don't want to distract myself from what I'm just getting good at. Webull 4 stock offer, so I'm going to definitely be jumping on that one. And then, checking out some of these stocks that get, a little pumped a little bit. And then again, Discord chat room, guys, if you guys want to get in the chat room, I'm going to build it out so there's a stock trading section as well. And that's going to be totally free. And if you guys join it, and if I ever make it, a subscription based in the future, you guys will have it free for life, because you guys are awesome. You guys were here in the beginning. But again, no super big plans with that. But, after we trade the morning open, and then I end the live stream, then we can all talk there, especially, upcoming positions, upcoming trades, support line bounces. But for now, it's going to start very slowly. I'm not going to promote it or anything. It's pretty much all the promotion I'm going to be doing for it. That's planned. Yeah, it's a nice time. 7 p.m. 7, 8, 9. It depends. Like 7 p.m. It could be nice. It could be really nice. It could also be a little stressful because, let's say you want to go out to dinner. You got the old lady at home. You got, like, I don't know. There's many other reasons why like 7 p.m. is pretty late. At least it forces you to only trade like 2 hours, right? Because then you gotta get to bed at one point. Wait, you have all day to plan and research? Don't you have to go to work? But I feel you. I know what you mean. Totally fair. What's up, Matthew? I see you sneaking in here. Guys, we have another 7 minutes until the gap and go strategy has come to completion. Right now, we'd probably be watching a stock that is just ripping to the upside, and most likely I did not buy the breakout. But one day we will get one of those breakout buys, guys. I swear. We will, and you guys will too. We're gonna nail one of those. It's just gonna be, we're gonna watch the level 2. We're gonna see the orders just be chipped away, and then boom, we're gonna buy into that breakout. I'm super excited. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a few dots I'm not really connecting, but fair enough. Yeah, Afghanistan. I had a friend stationed in Baghdad. He was working at the embassy, and yeah, it was also like to the compound, to like a mission, and then back, and it was just there's obviously no going out. Fair enough. I totally get it. I don't have firsthand experience, but I get where you're coming from. I have like this really weird feeling that I should just be constantly looking at a stock or something, but I'm like, I just have to remind myself the markets are open. I mean, closed. Here's something really interesting. So I have a few friends here in Germany that obviously trade as well, and all of their US stocks are moving today. And I've been talking it over with a friend on how it works. And basically all these US stocks, from what I was able to understand, is they're being purchased on the, let's say, NASDAQ exchange, and those shares are being, I guess, moved over to these, European exchange and then traded there, like separately. So it's a bit weird of a system, and there's like multiple layers of it. So it's really interesting to think that that right now, like, Apple is trading, but just not on the where's Apple? Is that on NASDAQ? Oh boy, I should know that. Yeah, Apple's NASDAQ. Of course, totally makes sense. Logistics contractor. I have a lot of downtime. Don't tell the government. Nah, I bet you the government already knows. All right. Logistics contractor or coordinator. You'll see me running around there before you know it. Do some logistics coordination. Wow, Apple is just running up insanely. This little afternoon rally, 1%. So apparently I sold some Apple back here for, I just don't remember buying it. This was 2015 April. You could argue that this was a perfect sell if I bought it back in the short term over here. 30 Apple. Now, I honestly don't remember this. That's why I'm coming out with a trade journal where I can document all of my trades and always have them there forever. I've always just been like a paper and pencil trade journal until I have this Excel spreadsheet, which is much nicer than what I had before. These runs are just ridiculous. An 88% run. So this company basically almost doubled in less than a year. I think right around here is when I came out with that how to short Apple video. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it was at 269 or 270. It did pull back a little bit, but kept on running, huh? Let's see what else we got. Let me just cheer. All right. Yeah, we definitely reviewed everything that I wanted to hit today. So, I hope this was still pretty exciting for you guys. Again, most holidays, probably all the rest ones, I won't be live streaming. Who knows? Maybe I will, but this is the first time I've done it. And, it just fit my schedule this time. I did have nothing planned. I did not have anything planned. Wow. My grammar has been getting horrible ever since I moved to Europe. Well, I didn't really move to Europe. I just spent a lot of time here. I'm pretty much back and forth all the time. Yeah, cool. All right, we'll be wrapping it up then. I mean, obviously there's not too much to talk about today, but it was good seeing you guys again. Seeing some familiar names, faces, I don't know what you want to call it. I just noticed a lot of you guys don't have profile pictures. You got ChemDog in here with a profile picture, and then you got Matthew with a profile picture. You guys should upload some profile pictures. Or not, I don't know. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but it would be kind of funny to see, like, that way I see the picture and I'm like, okay, I know who this is. Although I recognize all your guys' names. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this live stream. There's no need to keep it on going. It was just good to see you guys again, talk about a few things. Shamir, I'm happy you appreciated it. And I also look forward to the next one where we're going to get some trading in. Woohoo! All right, then. Yeah, guys. Yeah, till next time then. Leave a like if you appreciated this little holiday session. If you're totally new here and you want to see some hardcore opening bell trading, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon too. Anything else? I think that's everything. Guys, enjoy your holiday. If you're an American or not, I think, Martin Luther King Day is a great one. And, just read up on the history. It's some really, really good stuff. Yeah, till next time then. Ciao, ciao. Oh, wait. Stay safe and make some awesome trades. See ya.